time travel might not just be science fiction. That some of the world's top physicists, ancient texts, secret experiments, and even real-life witnesses suggest time travel could be real? From mind-bending paradoxes and government conspiracies to mysterious travelers who claim they've seen the future, this is the rabbit hole you've been warned about. Buckle up, because today on MRFACTNOVA, we're diving into the unbelievable secrets of time travel theories. And trust me, your perception of time will never be the same again. Alright, let's start with the big guy himself, Albert Einstein. Einstein's theory of relativity is like the fundamental theorem of time travel. It suggests that time is not this constant, rigid thing we perceive it to be. It's relative. One of the mind-blowing implications of relativity is time dilation. Imagine this. You hop in a spaceship and blast off at near the speed of light. Time actually slows down for you relative to someone back on Earth. You age slower, experience time slower. It's like taking a shortcut through time, but wait, there's more. Einstein's equations also predict the existence of things called wormholes. Picture them as tunnels or shortcuts through the fabric of space-time itself. Theoretically, a wormhole could connect two distant points in space-time, allowing you to travel vast distances instantaneously, essentially traveling through time as well. Now let's talk about tachyons. These are hypothetical particles that always travel faster than light. Now if they did exist, tachyons would really mess with our understanding of causality. Imagine a tachyon message sent back in time. The effect would precede the cause. It's enough to make your head spin. Just because we haven't observed wormholes or tachyons directly doesn't mean they're not out there, or that we won't find evidence of them in the future. Some physicists believe that black holes, with their immense gravitational pull, could even be naturally occurring wormholes. Okay, let's jump from theoretical physics to the realm of government conspiracies, because things are about to get really interesting. We're talking about the Philadelphia experiment and Project Pegasus 2 alleged top-secret government programs that have fueled countless conspiracy theories and captured the imaginations of time travel enthusiasts for decades. The Philadelphia experiment allegedly took place in 1943. The story goes that the U.S. Navy was experimenting with a technology that would render ships invisible to radar. The USS Eldridge, a destroyer, was outfitted with this experimental equipment. Now, according to legend, the experiment went way too far. The ship didn't just disappear from radar, it vanished completely, only to reappear moments later shrouded in a greenish glow, with some crew members mysteriously fused with the ship's metal. Some accounts even claim the Eldridge was teleported to a different location, possibly even a different time, before returning to its original position. Then we have Project Pegasus, which is said to have taken place in the 1970s. It's claimed that Project Pegasus involved actual time travel, with participants allegedly sent to both the past and the future. One of the most intriguing figures connected to Project Pegasus is a man named Andrew Basiago, a lawyer who claims to have been a child participant in the project. Basiago has given detailed accounts of his alleged time travels, including visits to Civil War battlefields and even a trip to Mars. The government has consistently denied the existence of both the Philadelphia experiment and Project Pegasus, dismissing them as hoaxes and misinformation. Now, let's delve into some of the most baffling and compelling personal accounts of alleged time travel stories that have left researchers scratching their heads and sparked endless debate online. We're talking about individuals who claim to have experienced time slips, encountered time travelers, or even journeyed through time themselves. One of the most famous cases is that of John Titor, a self-proclaimed time traveler from the year 2045. In the early 2000s, Titor appeared on online forums, sharing detailed descriptions of future events, technological advancements, and even a picture of his supposed time machine. Titor's posts gained a massive following, with some of his predictions seeming eerily accurate, while others failed to materialize. To this day, his story remains a subject of intense speculation and debate. Then there's the curious case of the time-traveling hipster, a man who appears in a photograph from 1941, seemingly out of place with his modern attire and sunglasses. The photograph, taken at the reopening of the South Fork Bridge in British Columbia, shows a crowd of people dressed in 1940s clothing, except for this one man who looks like he just stepped out of a time warp. Skeptics argue that he's simply a man ahead of his time in terms of fashion, but believers point to the anachronistic details as evidence of a genuine time traveler caught on film. Another intriguing story is that of Sergei Ponomarenko, a man who claims to have time traveled after getting lost in Kyiv in 2006. Ponomarenko says he wandered into a strange area and encountered a woman taking pictures with a vintage camera. When he developed the film later, he was astonished to find images of Kyiv from the 1950s, including a photo of himself as a teenager. Ponomarenko's story, along with the photographs, has been examined by experts, but no definitive explanation has been found. These stories, while lacking concrete evidence, tap into our fascination with the unknown and the possibility that time travel might not be confined to the realm of science fiction. Chapter 4. Now let's dive into one of the most mind-bending aspects of time travel, the paradoxes. These are thought experiments that highlight the logical inconsistencies and contradictions that arise when we start messing with the flow of time. They challenge our understanding of cause and effect, and they force us to confront the limits of our intuition. One of the most famous paradoxes is the grandfather paradox. Imagine you build a time machine, go back in time, and accidentally kill your grandfather before he has any children. Now, if your grandfather is dead, your parent wouldn't have been born, and neither would you. So, how could you even exist to travel back in time and kill your grandfather in the first place? It creates a logical loop that seems impossible to resolve. Then there's the bootstrap paradox, which deals with the origins of objects or information in a time loop. Imagine you find a copy of Hamlet, but it's a first edition signed by Shakespeare himself. You take it back in time and give it to Shakespeare, who's struggling with writer's block. He copies the play word for word and publishes it as his own. Now here's the paradox. Where did Hamlet actually originate? You took it back in time, but it was already there. It's a closed loop with no clear origin point. The paradox highlights the strange relationship between cause and effect in a scenario where time travel is possible. Some propose the existence of multiple timelines or parallel universes, suggesting that when you travel back in time, you're actually creating a new branch of reality, leaving the original timeline intact. Others suggest that there might be a self-consistency principle at play, a fundamental law of physics that prevents paradoxes from occurring. Chapter 5. Alright, let's shift gears now from theoretical paradoxes to the exciting world of cutting-edge science and technology that might actually make time travel a reality in the future. Because while we haven't quite cracked the code to building a DeLorean just yet, scientists around the world are making incredible strides in fields that could hold the key to unlocking time travel. One of the most promising avenues of research lies in the realm of quantum mechanics, the strange and counterintuitive world of subatomic particles. Quantum entanglement, for example, is a phenomenon where two particles become linked, even across vast distances. Any change to one particle instantaneously affects the other, regardless of the separation. Now, some physicists believe that this instantaneous connection could potentially be exploited for communication or even transportation across time. Then we have the mind-blowing work being done at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, home to the Large Hadron Collider, the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator. Scientists at CERN are smashing atoms together at incredible speeds, recreating conditions that existed fractions of a second after the Big Bang. These experiments are providing invaluable insights into the fundamental nature of matter, energy, time, and space. And while time travel isn't their primary goal, the discoveries made at CERN could have unforeseen implications for our understanding of time and its manipulation. One physicist who dedicated his life to pursuing the dream of time travel is Dr. Ronald Mallet. He firmly believes that time travel is possible and has even developed a prototype for a time machine based on Einstein's theories of relativity. Mallet's machine involves using rotating lasers to create a gravitational field that could potentially warp space-time, allowing for the possibility of time travel. While his prototype is far from a working time machine, it represents a bold and innovative step in pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The quest to understand and potentially control time travel is a testament to human curiosity, ingenuity, and our relentless desire to explore the unknown. Chapter 6. We've explored the theories, the experiments, the stories, the paradoxes. But what if, and this is a big what if, time travel is already happening all around us? What if it's so deeply ingrained in the fabric of reality that we don't even recognize it? Think about it. Our understanding of time is still evolving. What we perceive as a linear progression of moments might be a mere fraction of a much grander, multi-dimensional tapestry of time. It's possible that advanced civilizations, whether from the future or from other dimensions, have already mastered time travel and are observing us, interacting with us, maybe even guiding us, without us even realizing it. Let's consider the phenomenon of UFOs for a moment. While many UFO sightings can be attributed to misidentified aircraft, weather phenomena, or hoaxes, there are still a significant number of cases that defy explanation. These unexplained sightings often involve objects performing maneuvers that seem to defy our understanding of physics, moving at incredible speeds, disappearing and reappearing instantly. Could some of these UFOs be time travelers from the future, observing us from a safe distance, studying our history, or perhaps even trying to prevent us from making catastrophic mistakes? It's a tantalizing thought that has fueled countless science fiction stories and captured the imaginations of people around the world. Then there's the strange and often overlooked phenomenon of déjà vu, that eerie feeling that you've experienced something before even though you know you haven't. Could déjà vu be a glitch in the Matrix, a momentary bleed-through from an alternate timeline? Could it be a sign that our perception of time isn't as straightforward as we think it is? And what about the countless reports of people claiming to have encountered beings or entities that seem out of place, out of time? So, is time travel real? A scientific inevitability? A government secret? Or just a beautiful illusion of the human mind? One thing's for sure, time holds more mysteries than we can imagine. What do you believe? Let us know in the comments. And if you've ever experienced anything that felt like a glitch in time, we want to hear your story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to MRFACTNOVA, where facts meet the impossible. Until next time, keep questioning reality, because sometimes the truth is stranger than time itself.